Nothing says rock and roll like a guitar. In fact, it's usually one of the first instruments people pick up on their own, because like the piano, it's a multi-note instrument you can play while singing.
We do electric guitars, acoustic guitars, mandolins, banjos, bouzouki, ukuleles.
The guitar is also how Tom Said and Steve Vuich met. Vuich wanted to see some guitars, and Said had the shop.
The main premise is a mix between good professional grade player guitars and instruments and collectibles.
Rosewood Vintage Guitars has been open in this Victorian-style house in downtown Sharon since February of 2009. They sell guitars and accessories, as well as make repairs.
You can actually sit down with a guitar. We have 8 different amplifiers, and if you're going to spend a considerable amount of money on a professional grade guitar, you want to be able to sit down and play it.
Said has been playing guitar since he took lessons as a kid. Today, Vuich gives the lessons at Rosewood.
I don't want to have anybody for a student for their whole life. I want them in 6 months to know everything I know and just have to practice it to the point where they can execute it better than I can.
Vuich has been playing professionally for years and hosts open mic nights throughout the area. He agreed to give me a brief lesson on how to play a blues turnaround.
This is what it sounds like when you... That's a turnaround.
Of course, who wants to talk about guitars when you could be playing them?
Neil Young, Rockin' in the Free World, take 1.
Said says what makes Rosewood special is that it's a one-of-a-kind, locally owned business, and he encourages people to shop locally more often.
Flowers on the streets, red, white, and blue.
We don't want to be a big box store. We want to have a little unique niche where we have stuff that other people just don't have.
There's a lot of people saying we'd be better off dead. Don't feel like Satan, but I am to them. So I try to forget it any way I can. Keep on rocking in the free world. Keep on rocking in the free world. Keep on rocking in the free world.
So what makes the guitar such an iconic instrument generation after generation? I think the success of Rosewood Vintage Guitars, and of guitars in general, can best be described by this classic understatement. I know it's only rock and roll, but I like it. Rosewood Vintage Guitars is located at 381 East State Street in Sharon. Keep on rockin'. I'm Michael Moliterno.